Leos, welcome to your general reading for the month of December. Time has flown. Time has definitely flown. Like, oh my goodness. So, welcome to your reading, Leo. Remember, this is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. We're going to look at some things that you want to focus on so that you can have the best possible December, the best period of abundance, prosperity, and success that is possible for you. When you come across something that resonates with you, I strongly encourage you to claim that for yourself. Place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and say yes to that. If you watch this reading from beginning to end, I'd really appreciate it because it helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And if any of you are interested in learning how to read the tarot, you can check the links for my courses down below in the description. They're on discount at the moment. And first couple of lessons are free. There's also a free Oracle card reading course. Okay, so starting off with an oracle energy for Leo. What is this card that so strongly wants to come out? Leo, crossing bridges, a time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Now, a lot of you, Leo, you've gone through a lot of challenges lately. You know, there's a lot of things that were happening, there's a lot of things that were going on. And for some of you, it was that very much that land in between, that frustrating space, that space where you kind of want to pull, like you want to pull your eyebrows out, you know, that sort of thing, like your real eyebrows. You want to, like, you know, you're getting quite mad. And for many of you, Leo, this is a time of healing. It's a time of overcoming. It's a time of sort of like light at the end of the tunnel, really, for you, Leo. It's a time where there's a beautiful almost like a wave shower that's coming about for you. Now, this can be in the form of a situation, this can be in the form of a person, but whatever direction it is that you are seeking, Leo, the path is becoming clear for you. And I like the way that it shows up, because it shows up so beautiful, and it's like a smaller light that leads to a bigger light, you know. So sorry. I'm pretty sure that many of you are very fed up, Leo, because things have just been so all over the place, and there were so many challenges that you had to face, and it consistently felt like, despite your best efforts, that nothing is working out. And so now, Leo, I'm so happy to say to you that you're coming to the end of a very difficult period. And this challenging period, I feel that for many of you, you were holding on to the past, holding on to a person, holding on to a situation, holding on to a circumstance. And you know what, my beautiful Leos, I can see that you have, you know, oh, my order has been shut. I can see, Leo, that you have been doing it from such a good point, you know, with such good intentions, that, you know, you may have needed to cut some ties loose, but you still tried your best to see if you can make things work. But for many of you, it's almost like being stuck in the mud with like a small little car, and then trying to like you know, rev yourself out of there. It just doesn't really work. And so I see that for some, like for some of you, Leo, for most of you really, I do see that you had to sort of progress forward. Okay. And good on you for that, because I do see, my beautiful Leos, that things started to get so much better for you, so much easier for you. All right, let's see what Beautiful Thought Tarot says for Leo. What is it that Leo needs to know? What is it that Leo needs to be aware of? Oh, politics, Leo. Nitty-gritties. Okay, so you may have been doing your best to help someone else, to be there for them, to support them, only to really realize that that they were not really sort of like the most on par sort of person or people or group, because it's an energy. For some of you, I feel that you may have sort of like merged away from a situation, broken away from a situation, and then you kind of, I would almost say, took someone with you. You know, you thought this was your friend, this is my amigo, this is the person that's going to stick by me, you know, this is my friend, this is my soulmate, this is my backup, this is my person, this is my boo, you know, only to find out that it's almost like that surprise, you know, like, I am not everything that you thought I am, you know, that sort of thing. And it can be very, very hurtful when that happens. But you know what, Leo? Sometimes it's better to see these sort of things earlier as opposed to later. Also, something that you want to maybe be aware of is that within your beautiful personality, because you do have such a enigmatic personality, Leo, and such a beautiful, strong energy, that people often, they want to bask in your light. They want to bask in your sunlight. They want to almost become winners by association with you. And so for some of you, I'm not saying that it's your fault, but I do see that that you have gone through some turbulent waters over there, and unfortunately you had to cut the tie. A lot of you might be in a lot of heartache at the moment because it's not necessarily the tie that you wanted to cut. Okay, let's see what incredible thought tarot has for you, my beautiful Leo. What is it that you need to know? Thought tarot is incredible. And we are looking at here is that what is it that you really want to focus on? What is going to benefit you if you focus on that? If you sort of keep your radar on that, whatever that is. What is going to benefit you optimally? Because for some of you, you've sort of like tried things one way, and I can see that it didn't work out that way. So what is the alternative really? And it's such a beautiful card that you have, Queen of Cups. And this card comes with a very, very powerful reminder for you, Leo. This card is reminding you that by what you give out is what comes back to you. It reminds you that we live in what is called the microcosm and the macrocosm. And the macrocosm is the universe, it is the cosmos, it is basically everything. Okay? All of creation, ever expanding universe. Because the universe is ever expanding. And so you are asked, how are you contributing towards that ever expansion, that continual expansion? Because in whichever way you create is how it comes back to you. Because as human beings on planet Earth, we are part of the macrocosm. We are literally an expression of life, an expression of source, an extension of source, we are reality, so energy sort of like manifested into reality. And the beautiful thing is we've got free will, so you can decide what is it that you want to focus on. And I can see that for many of you, you're on a very, very positive path, Leo, but you want to be very careful of sort of like old patterns coming back, because a lot of times you call old patterns outdated. But until you have given very clear communication to your mind that this is not what you want to have, this isn't what you want to be, this isn't what you want to focus on, those patterns will come back. Okay, so some of you might need to maybe just do a little bit of inner clearing. It doesn't mean that you have to do something huge, depending on how you feel, Leo. But you want to be open to the idea of maybe just like a daily practice, when you wake up in the morning, what is the first thing that you are focusing on? Focusing on something helpful and something positive and something constructive, that last 5 minutes before you go to bed, really focus on something positive and something constructive, because you are programming your mind towards manifestation for your future. Okay, and for tomorrow and the day that follows after tomorrow. Let's clarify and see what we have for you, Leo. So we're looking at that crossing bridges, time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yeah, for some of you, it has been quite a roller coaster ride there. And I see, Leo, that you might be feeling, look at this Queen of Cups presenting itself twice. So for some of you, Leo, you might be feeling here with this Five of, you got the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So you might be feeling like, you know what, not working out, end of the road for me, like Boys to Men. And so now we come to the end of the road and I can't let go. That sort of vibe. Are you feeling left out in the cold? And why are you feeling left out in the cold? Okay. I feel that for some of you, very harsh words were spoken towards you, very harsh, and also I feel very unfair accusations. Somebody deflected their pain onto you, Leo. Pain that they haven't dealt with yet, pain that they're not prepared to deal with. They deflected it onto you. And the question is, are you going to allow that? Are you going to allow somebody else's idea of who you are to continue being the idea of who you are yourself, because this is idea of lack and limitation. It will be a different story if it was an idea about love and kindness and that sort of stuff, you know. I don't think these fishes like this bright light. Let me sort of make it a bit softer. All right, sorry about that. Okay. There is definitely healing that's taking place here for you. There's something that you may have thought, well, maybe I don't need to worry about that. Fortunately, you do, you know. But with the healing also comes, it's like a new mindset that is coming about for you, a new way of seeing life and a new way of seeing yourself, which is beautiful. Your efforts are finally paying off, Leo. Okay? Efforts are finally paying off. Claim that for yourself in your heart if it resonates with you. I saw the beautiful sun energy there for you. Let's look at this politics. What is the sneaky vibe that's going on here, Leo? Who or what is the snake in the grass? What is this mask? You know, like mask off. What is going on? Sorry. Again, more 5 energy. And 5 energy numerology, it's about new beginnings. And it's about the challenges that goes along with new beginnings quite often, you know. Because human beings like to hold on to things, but then sort of like here in your turning point as well, you've got 777, and 7 is that energy of being ready for something new. 7 of cups, 7 of swords, and the 5 of cups. So whatever is holding you back yet, something from the past. This could be a past situation that isn't fully resolved, and I feel that you might be waiting for things to be perfect, for the time to be perfect, the situation to be perfect. The time is actually perfect for you now. So if you've been waiting for a perfect time, Leo, now is the time for you, okay? And you may feel that, you know, I shouldn't do this now. I should wait a little bit. I should wait a while. You know, let's see where things are happening or happening going forward and that sort of thing. And I don't really feel that that is necessary. Remember that new beginnings aren't always the easiest thing to do, you know, and there could always be excuses for why you're not going to do it now. I'm going to do it later. I'm going to do it tomorrow. If I can just tick this and this and this off my list, then I will do it. But it's not necessary for you to do this. You've dealt with everything that you needed to deal with. Obviously, just the important thing is that you don't go back to it, okay? And again, this is coming up for you, Leo, there with the 5 of Cups. There is some healing that needs to be done here. And I'm even going to take it so far as to say healing in the sense of letting go of who and what it is that you might be holding on to. So let's say that you had a connection with someone and now it's no longer working out. You may say we'd like to remain friends and stuff like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't really see it working out. That's the problem, okay? I don't see that working out. I see it's better to sort of like just cut the tie completely. It's better to just let it go, okay? And some people may not agree with you. They may say, no, Leo, no. You gotta hold on. But you know, why would you wanna hold on to someone that wanna shine through you? So they don't want to do their own stuff in life and their own work. They want you to be their light, because that is, you know, that is like that. What do you call that energy where it's codependent, basically? Okay. Clarifying that Queen of Cups there coming out for you. Awesome stuff. Page of Wands, High Priestess, and the Justice energy for you, beautiful, beautiful Leos. So lots of new possibilities going forward. So very good news for you, Leo. If you've been feeling sort of like you have to walk the path of life on your own, there's a counterpart coming in for you. There's some help, there's support coming in for you. There could be new love coming in, friendship, support. It's sort of like whatever you are lacking. If you know, remember what you focus on is what you bring about. So be very focused really on what you want to have, and that's how you can bring it into your life. All right, by your energy, and don't try to make it work. So don't try to get what you want. Don't try to get it through action. You know, like physical action, doing something. You rather want to do it through energy, rebalancing your energy. So it's that release of what you from good intentions held on to, and focusing on what you want to have. That's how you bring it into your life, and that's how you get the balance back in your heart's desires and everything that you'd like to have. Okay, beautiful stuff. So that's what I got for you, my beautiful Leos. I hope that helps. If it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I'll see you next time. Bye.